begin. So if you're new to the channel, you don't know who I am, my name is Ty. So I think I'm gonna start off first off, I'm gonna start off with my story. I've recorded this throughout vlogs and all that, so if you wanna really find out, you can go back and check out my channel and see what I've really been through. But I'm gonna give you guys a brief explanation of what I've been through and what I've gone through and all that, getting to this point. I moved to Miami about a year ago. So right now, today is November 7th. If I actually check on my Snapchat, I actually took a picture of the first day I was here. Right here, this is the first video I ever recorded when I first moved to Miami. So this is part of the vlog if you actually go check out the first day I was here. But this was recorded on October 12th, 2022. And that was the first day I moved to Miami. So I've been here about a year and a couple weeks, I guess you could say. I came from Mississippi, I didn't really have much. I moved here because I wanted more, and I was just tired of being in poverty, not really having money, not having friends, and just not being able to experience life, because you go on YouTube or you watch TV or watch movies or whatever, and you see people living a life that you've always dreamed of, and I wanted that, and being in where I was from, I couldn't get that, it's a small town, nobody really was ambitious, nobody really wanted money, your friends slowed you down, everybody's just smoking and drinking and partying, and I just had to get away from that. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning it was very hard. Actually, I went homeless. I went homeless for, I would say, a couple months. I was moving from Airbnb to Airbnb for I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months, I think. Actually, after that, I actually did went homeless.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Who set off the alarm? This is not fair. I can't believe this is my life. How did it ever get to this point? What did I do to deserve this? I feel like I was only good to people. How did I end up being bloody and subway bathroom homeless? How did that happen? I don't know. Maybe I did it to myself. I don't know. Maybe I deserve this. Who keeps the alarm off? I don't fucking know.
And I lived in my car for maybe a month or two, and that was the hardest point in my life. A lot of you guys, comment saying, Ty, you inspire me, I want to move to Miami, I'm gonna do this and that because you did it. I want to say this now, don't glamorize my lifestyle, because we're gonna get into this later, but it does take a toll on the brain. I do want you to be inspired, but I don't want you to watch me and go down the similar path, because it does take a toll on you, It is hard, it's not easy to move out by yourself and nobody to a major city and then go homeless, because some guys literally commented in my video saying, Ty, I'm moving to Miami just like you inspire me, and yes, I'm gonna have to go homeless. And I read that and it kind of broke my heart. It broke my heart, because you're doing it because I did it. And it is weird, because to me, I'm just a regular person, I'm not anybody special, but somehow or for some reason, you guys not look up to me, but you're inspired by me, and it makes you want to do things. And it's kind of weird to me, because like I said, to me, I'm just Ty, I've always been me. I just want you guys to be okay, so everything that I do, make sure you're thinking about it thoroughly, and you actually want to go through with it. I got my first place. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best place, it wasn't the best apartment. It was kind of it was in Little Havana. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for me, like I said, I didn't want that. I wanted to be in the city. I wanted to meet people. I wanted to be around things. That's what I moved here originally for. And I lived there for a year. Fast forward a year later, which is today, I moved here. And as you can see, I'm in my brand new apartment. I'm actually going to be doing it. Well, you can go watch it now. I already did a MC apartment tour, so you can go watch that. And actually recorded me actually moving into the place, so you can go watch all that on my channel. I moved to the 45th floor. And, life is looking better. I'm at the point in life where I only have one direction I could go. At first, I had so many different things I had to get done. I had to move to Miami, make friends, do this, do that. But at this point in my life, I only have one step I could take, which is to get out of the 9 to 5. I'm not gonna lie to you, being in a 9 to 5 is not the way to go. It's not, for me at least, it's not okay. Because I feel like it's really just used to abuse and just work you till you're done, to your end, and I'm not okay with that. So, 2024, which is next year, 2024 is gonna be the year where I'm solely focused on getting out of 9 to 5, solely focused on YouTube, solely focused on my business and on me. Because like I said, my previous life, or like from 0 to 21, I'm 21 right now, I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to do, what I was trying to be, and all of those things. But I'm here now. I've moved from literally the bottom, homelessness, to now being on the 45th floor and, you know, having a skyrise apartment. This is literally a dream come true, and I can't believe I'm here. But I made this happen myself, so you can do it. This video is gonna be about my 1-year experience living here in Miami, the good, the bad, the ugly, the things I went through, the things I've experienced, everything. So with that being said, let's get into the video. If you haven't already, if you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe, because it's solely focused on me growing this business, connecting with you guys, and just trying to better myself. And let's get into the video. Let's start off with the good of Miami. 1 year here in Miami, I've met a lot of different type of people, different cultures, different backgrounds, and honestly, it is, how can I put this? It made me realize that the world is so much bigger than I originally thought. You know, when I was back in Mississippi, I was so small-minded because I didn't truly understand how expensive and how big the world actually was. There's so many different type of people, so many different kind of cultures. It just made me realize that the world is so much bigger than just me. You know, being in a major city, being in Miami. At the same time, it made me realize that I have to be selfish with my time, because there's so many different kind of people. They have their own different problems, their own world views, and to be successful, I wish I could, I wish it was possible, but I cannot give all of me. So I have to be more selfish with my mindset, my attitudes, my money, all of those things. I've been homeless. Like, if you don't get shit done, nobody's coming to do it for you. If you don't want to do it, then it's not going to be done. It's just whatever. I've gone through a lot of experiences. Before I moved here, I never drunk a day in my life. I mean, I've smoked weed a couple times maybe, but I never really drank. When I first moved to Miami, I got pulled in almost into the party culture. You know, I'm not much of a party guy, but getting here with no friends, knowing nobody, having no connections, I was just desperate to find anybody. I didn't know what the fuck to do. And then, you know, people come in your life talking about, let's do this, let's do that, and you're so impressionable. I was 20 at the time. I was so impressionable. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I should do, and I just kind of followed the crowd. And I'm kind of glad that I've gotten out of that now. You know, I've kind of figured out what I need to do, but I just didn't know who I was. And it took a year of me really like going through the ringer to find out like what I truly want in this life. And that's to be financially free, to be able to provide for my family, provide for my friends, because, well, we're going to get into this later. The bad. But that was a point where I couldn't help the people that was closest to me because I was just broke. And that fucking broke me. I literally broke down and cried because I couldn't do anything. I was just, what could I have done? You know, I'm broke. I'm broke, you know? Only I can make anything happen, you know? And I want you guys to remember, if you take anything from this video, the only thing that really matters is you and the people that you love. Nobody else. And don't let nobody try to trick you into anything else different. Like, if people tell you money doesn't buy happiness, well, waking up broke as fuck, can't help your mom because your mom, I don't know, gets sick or something, that's not fucking that don't bring me happiness. I don't know if it brings you happiness. But me, being able to wake up and saying, mother, I got you. You know, don't worry about it. Take a day off. You know, matter of fact, don't even go to work. You're good. Father, you want a new car? I got you. This is your hobby. You enjoy playing pool. Here's a new pool stick. Here's a new pool table collection. Matter of fact, I can buy you a coach. Make you the best in the world. That brings me happiness. Sitting around broke as hell, can't afford anything, bills are getting behind. That don't bring me happiness. So when people tell you money don't bring happiness, there's a level of truth to it. But understand that Kanye said this: having money isn't everything, but not having it is. That is so fucking true. When I heard that line, it literally stuck with me because it hit me. I was like, yo, he's not lying. Like, having no money is everything. When you have no money, you will do anything for money. You will give away your own values, your own characteristics for money. But when you have it, you can say no to things that you wouldn't truly do. You can truly have a identity when you have money, because you don't have to give yourself away. If you take anything from this video, remember that having money isn't everything, but not having it is. Remember that. When I was in Mississippi, I never thought I'll be the one, you know, with $1,000, like thousands of subscribers plus. You know, actually a couple days ago, I actually got recognized in public, and it was so weird for me because I was like, it's me. I got recognized, like Ty, me, just me. And it made me realize, like, yo, like this is possible. Like all these things that I want can happen. I just have to keep going. And you know, seeing people with money and Lambos and top floor and all these things, where I'm from, there's none of that. So like, you have such a small mind, you don't even think that you're capable of the littlest. Like, yo, just move into this apartment, which wasn't much. I could just go get a normal job. You go get any job and just, I don't know, get a roommate or two. You can get this apartment. Man, in Mississippi, I would have thought this was the dream come true. Like, well, it is a dream come true, but I would have thought this was never possible ever, like in 100 years. But here the fuck I am a year later doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it just opened my mind to realize that I can do whatever the fuck I want to if I put my mind to it and if I put, you know, the work in. And you know, it's just crazy to think that like a year ago or a year and a half ago, whatever, I was just such a different person. You know, a lot of people say that, Ty, you're so mature for your age. Are you 26? I feel like you're 26, 27, 28. You know, every time I tell them I'm 21, they're so like confused, like how? But that's because I had to grow up so early, because the things that I wanted, I realized early that, yo, nobody's coming to give it to me. Either I get my ass up at 4 a.m., go to work and go get it, or I don't. A lot of people do want to move to Miami, but the question is, should you move to Miami, or do I think you should move to Miami? The reason I say that is because Miami is not for everybody. Miami is such a different kind of place. It's not real life. And before I moved here, I didn't truly understand what that meant. But being here for a year, I see what people mean. This city is not for regular people that's trying to just live a normal life, just trying to be good to other folk. This city is all about lifestyle and the way you look and the way you present yourself. You know, if you're not wearing the newest designer, if you're not driving the newest car,